Добрый вечер всем зрителям моего канала. Сегодня у нас на повестке дня четвертая часть прохождения второго DLC. Вот, которая пока что довольно-таки скучная, не выдающаяся. Так, первые пролаги. Вот эти вот надо вытерпеть. Немножко поднастроил еще там микрофон. Чуть-чуть слегонца. Поставил усилитель меньше, потому что я что-то посмотрел предыдущий свой стрим, голос прям, я удивлен, то, что он был довольно-таки чистый, как бы, несмотря на то, что усиление было большое. Обычно эта настройка, по слухам, добавляет, скажем так, какие-то посторонние шумы, шипение, там, какое-то кряхтение, пердение. Вот, но в моем случае это вроде как неплохо все звучало. Так, что здесь? Синяя краска для воды, хлоринозол, антивспенитель. Тут что? Так, химикаты, хлоринозол красный, номер 1, серная кислота, бромная кислица, синяя краска, антивспениватель. Так, деловое предложение у него есть. Так, ну давайте для начала. Что у нас там? Синяя краска для воды 422. Номер 4 резервуар, да? Так, подождите. Тут всего 3? Да, их всего 3. Странная хуйня, ребята. 3, да, вот, 4, 3. Так. Странная херь. Бромная кислица, синяя краска. Так. Бромная кислица. Давайте еще разочек. Что здесь у нас? Синяя краска для воды 422. Резервуар. Синий номер 4. Ну, видите, тут вообще, блядь. А, нет, все правильно. Хлоринозол, гидрированный антиспениватель. Вот, второй бак нужен. Вот он. А, во. Красный. Во, они меняются, я понял теперь. То есть первое, что нам нужно, это вот синяя краска для воды, короче, нам нужна. А это значит синяя краска для воды. Четвертый, значит, вот здесь вот четвертый. Подождите. 3, 2, 1. Ладно, окей, вот тут четвертый. Хорошо. Дальше. Хлоринозол нам нужен, вот он. Номер 1. Здесь один, ага. И что там еще, блядь? Антиспениватель. Это 5, да? Номер 5. Давайте. 3, 4, 2, 3. Ладно, вот здесь 4 будет. Здесь... Вот, это загадка какая, видали? Антивспениватель номер 5. То есть нужно найти сначала там, где будет пятерка. Вот если ты пролистываешь, короче, вот тут нету, да? Например, вот здесь есть, да, вот пятерка. Например, тут будет хлоринозол, блядь, 1 и 5. Нет, 1 и 4. 1 и 4. Вот здесь 4, да, вот. Вот, теперь смешать. Да. Слетал. Наконец-то, блядь. Так, а где ее взять? А где взять-то эту хуйню, ребят? Ну, тип я создал. Дальше что? Так, что там? Смотрите, раз... Давайте на балкон пойдем, да. Предприимчивый. Поехали. Угу. Да, черт.
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means? Might mean that you can be trusted. Might not. Guess we'll see.
И что ты хочешь?
Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's choice. But you're right. It ain't high profile. And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor.
Рица, блядь, хуица. Просто космос. Да мне вообще до пизды, блядь.
Shame. Well, I hope you'll soon see Rizzo's for what they are, and help me bring them low.
Да вы все гандоны, блядь. Вот что я хочу сказать. Рица, хуица, блядь. Вообще по барабану. Так. Все-таки мне... Даже не знаю, ну-ка. А, все, я ему отказал, да? Ну ладно, хуй с ней, поехали. Отказал. До пизды, вот верите, нет? Что там произойдет? Так, давайте, вести. Ну. Ухудшено? Почему? Че, я типа... Не так смешал, что ли, или что, блядь? Что-то не так смешал? Ухудшено. What the fuck, блядь? И отчитайтесь о том, что сделали с бассейном. И отчитайтесь о том... То есть я испортил, типа, блядь. Да ладно. Как, блядь? Интересно. Ну ладно, давайте это по-другому смешаем. Я хуй его знает, блядь. Фаринозол красный, №1. Ну да, вот. Дальше. 4. 4. И оранжевый 5. Вот пятерки здесь нет, видите. 4. 5. 1. Вы теряете неизвестное вещество. Давайте посмотрим. Вот это, да? Нет. Вот здесь. Окей. Блять, вот это, наверное, да? Блять, не знаю, чуваки. Вроде смешал все правильно. А вот как она работает, хуй его знает. Так. Сейчас я демчанский свой открою. Секундочку. Так, давайте очищать. Ага, походу сработало, да? Да, очистил. Вот теперь правильно. Да, вот теперь правильно, смотрите, а? Вот, голубая вода стала. Все верно.
Oh, thanks a million, Inspector. The smell cleared right up. Well, in a couple hours, the guests might even be back. Then I actually gotta start doing my job. Of course, we're not gonna get a follow-up shipment for the water anytime soon, so they'll have to content themselves on the deck. I got a little something for making my job that much less miserable. It's the key to our storeroom. If my boss asks, you never met me.
Ключ из склада.
I guess I can spare a few bits. And, here, this pack of smokes. Sorry, they don't really load me up with the goods. I gotta get back to it if you don't mind, Inspector.
Да, давай, братик, давай. Найс. Так, дальше что там у нас? Найдите... Так, разберитесь со скитами. Прерывать цикл опыления. Ну, поехали, блядь. Я уже, конечно, ложанулся. Вот, надо было раньше этим заниматься. Спать? Нет, спать не будем. Критический припас, ё-моё. Сюда я не заглянул. Давайте цикл пыления прерывать. Да, блять, лагает пиздец, ребят. SSD. Я еще, кстати, сегодня это поставил на через программку Samsung Magician, как она там называется, такую функцию, называется Rapid Mod. Вот, она по идее должна увеличивать скорость, скорость, как сказать, скорость твоего SSD. Так вот, по итогу нихуя она не увеличивает, походу. Или это оптимизация уебищная, да, вот, сами понимаете, кто эту хуйню делал. Вот. Или же... Где? Алло, вижу.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Make him regret it. Tell him how it's done.
Да, тут я уже, кстати, был. В этом месте. Но вот этих... скидок не было. Что у нас тут? Странная херня. Ага, зацепки какие-то есть, да? Хер плавал. 150 взлом нужен. Ебическая сила. Так.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
So, what'd you find? Does that mean we can toss them over the side of the complex when we find them? Huh. Wonder why someone would leave it here.
Окей.
No active mosquitoes detected outside of the hive. The pollinization cycle is concluded. Unsealing all orchards gates. Surviving workers
Выживший
may
работник
now
вернулся
return
на
to
свои
your
посты.
stations.
Okay, just a wild stab in the dark. But I'm guessing somebody doesn't want us finding out what happened to Miss Helen.
Да-да-да. Так и есть. Дальше-то что? Администратору Людовико. Давай, вот это, да. Так, погибшие саженцы. Благо, это все близко.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards. Chemical makeup of substance. 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected. These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Да. Прям вот этот вот анализатор все знает, что где творится, пиздец. Сценарист, конечно, патент, ты ёбнешься. Такая импотенция жесткая, это надо постараться, блядь.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ну,
This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading, console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard. Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and
и многие,
artificial
многие
sweet.
другие, заебись.
You've got to be doing this just to mess with me.
Окей. Давайте дальше. О май гад. Вася. О. Сколько тут всего было. Говнеца накинули. Стажерка. Давайте стажерка. Так, смотрите. Один 15-минутный перерыв. Охуеть, вот это награда. Так, окей. Сохранимся.
What do you think
Ой,
you're doing?
блядь. Окей. Причем это выход на улицу, да? Судя по всему. Не заметила. Но при этом, сука, заметил, как я открываю дверь. Хотя, смотрите, дверь вот здесь, да? Смотрите, она не видит. А вот это, то, что она скорее заметит, ну, то есть шанс больше, чем дверь. Она заметила, ебать, вот это, да. Охуенчик. Ну, давайте побазарим с ней.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
Ну,
I thought
хуёво.
that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
Ouch. Well, your candor's appreciated, even if it means I'll have to hit the books even harder tonight. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But
Ну,
I guess
конечно.
that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
Шпионка-то ебаная, а не стажерка. Короче, эта тёлка была бы даже, знаете, даже красивой, наверное, если бы не вот эти вот короткие, уебанские, курчавые волосы. Вот, если бы ей нормальные женственные, ну, женственные такие волосы сделать, она бы была красивой. Но вот эти вот обритые, феминизированные, кучерявые, хуй пойми, какие-то, блядь, афроволосы, это, блядь, просто уебанство полное.
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help. Hey, that was one honest mistake. One! And considering the fact that mosquitoes have a tendency to kill people, I think I learned my lesson, as did the rest of Rizzo's. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards. I'm not trying to distract you. And what failings are you talking about? I've been helping the orchards. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you? Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
I doubt it. I've used that exact same line.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings. How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster. Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me. Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automacs only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards. Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. Laws alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards, but with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help. Well, it could, but not if I'm given proper supervision. Everyone has to learn somehow, right? I guess I'm not sure what more to say. I suppose I just hope you'll make the right decision. If not for me, then for the rest of the Rizzo's workers.
Короче, мы сдадим ее нафиг. Вот. Мы ее сдадим. И все, и точка. Поехали. Ну-ка. Ну да. То есть, если эту хуйню взломать... Опачки. Так. Опешник. Давайте.
I wish I could do that.
Ага, она даже не почухала. Ничего. Прикольно.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ну, чё, куда? Вот тут где-то. Ну. А, вот тут. Ну и чё? А, во.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Все правильно, тот чувак не виноват, оказывается.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
Конечно, готов.
All right, let's hear the details. A drink? I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
I see you left a few of them intact even. Smashed more than I'd like, but I guess I'm glad you didn't obliterate them all.
Never did like leaving a job half-finished myself. But that's me.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos? Reckon they've got something in common with the waspitos then. Probably why Slug just set the mechanicals to attack everything. Eventually, they'd kill our pollinizers.
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself. Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in Hive Control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander.
let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it? Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it, that's why she'd be a perfect saboteur. I'll deal with her later. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Я думаю, за мужика, за вот этого вот выступить.
Never like paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later. Thoughts, Slug Boy?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug can wait for an increase in costs. I hope we won't have this conversation again.
Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job. Believe me, I'm way ahead of you. Thanks for your help getting to the bottom of things. Here's your money, with a little extra for securing the extra evidence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna try to figure out how to untangle the mess the intern's left in her wake.
Да-да. Какие-то там деньжата получил, какие-то копеечки. Продать. Давайте продадим всякую парашу. Дальше. Один квест сделал. Администратуру Людовика. Погнали.
What floor would you like to...
Подожди, а почему сюда? Почему сюда меня направляет? А, точно, в терминал. Помнил. Поехали. Грабителем?
Hey, Cap. Looks like they finally sent someone to clean up Helen's mess. At least I hope that's what he's here for.
Смотрите, прикольно. Они все такие стоят здесь, да? Смотрят. Это у нас не око. Все в разных одеяниях. Ну давай, чертяра. Рассказывай.
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like. Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. I'll give you 2 reasons. First, I am a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Enterprise. And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter. You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise. What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Так, уровень. А что здесь? Что-то есть? Нет, не надо. Нет, не надо. Ну, вот это вроде ничего. Здоровье при убийстве восстанавливается. Ну, в принципе, ничего так-то. Нет. Ну, такое себе. Ну, в целом, конечно, ничего, но я его практически не использую. Открывает умение быстрое путешествие при перегруженности. Кстати, хорошая вещь. Размер магазина научного оружия. Удар напарника. Скорость ходьбы. Нет. Нет. Ну, вот это вроде ничего. В состоянии ТЗВ. Фигня. Блять. Грузоподъемность, наверное. Качать. Скорость ходьбы. Вот ходьбы. Ходьбы, но не бега. Вот мне вот просто интересно. Давайте вот так сделаем. Сохранимся. Сейчас просто проверим, насколько быстро ты ходишь. Так. Вот. Ну, приблизительно понял. Окей. Так, дальше. Применить. Теперь разворачиваемся и... Да, быстрее. Да, по факту, да, быстрее. А бегаешь. Херня, короче, какая-то, смотрите. То есть... Вот, теперь загружаем. И будет такая же херня, то есть ходьба. Да, это именно на ходьбу, поэтому это бесполезная дичь. Поэтому это бесполезно. Вот, скорость бега, правильно, да, вот, правильно вкачано. Ну, вот это вот говно, кстати, вот, полное говно. База здоровья, да, это правильно вкачано. Вот это мой кореш, кстати, качал. 5 базовое сопротивление брони. Вот тоже дурачок, вот что он вкачал, блядь. Это полностью бесполезная хуйня. Пиздец. Ну, вот это более-менее ничего. Урон тихого оружия. Вот это ничего, кстати. Вот, хорошая вещь. Бонус к сопротивлению брони. Ну уж вот это лучше, чем вот это. Гораздо лучше. Видите, тут 10, а тут 5. Непонятно. Минус 10 брони дает. Полная хуйня вообще. Радиус обнаружения врагов. Здесь нет напарников. Давайте вот это. Самое более-менее. Элли. Что у нее тут? Ранг 5. Пули, выпущенные Элли при применении умения рикошетом отскакивают от второго врага минус первого. Ну, неплохо, кстати. Так.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything? You have my attention. Insisted. That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions. A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else? That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission. A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with. Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else? That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility. Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention. This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now. Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke? Please don't call me Lou. I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service, I think. Cedric has a security problem in this hotel, but your point is well taken. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm. Was there anything else?
What floor would...
Поменяем немножко состав. Тасанем чуть-чуть. Так, что тут у нас? Принстасбола. На место встречи надо направляться. Погнали. Погнали. Смотрите-ка. Что там происходит?
Activated. Neutralized. Just wanted to make you smile. Well done. We are victorious.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something? Sure. He in trouble or something? Well, shit. What happened? Is he all right? I just had a shift with Evan at the Purpleberry Orchards, kind of. We were supposed to haul some crates, but he was drunk when I got there. I took him to room 82 under the hotel so we could sleep it off. Guess he was drunker than I thought if he didn't show for work. I'd appreciate it if you did. I'd like to know he's okay.
Easy does it.
the unveiling would be indefinitely postponed. What did he mean? Are we going to have to wait an entire week? 2 weeks?
I suspect it may take longer than that. If the murder isn't solved, the unveiling could be postponed for as long as a month.
I can't believe that! We should sue.
We can sue later. For now, let's just enjoy the day and hope the murder is solved with due haste.
What floor?
Greetings, attractive patron. Please. Error. This unit is incapable of murder, as it possesses no conscience. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any This unit is incapable of abandoning its post. This
Analysis. This libationary unit is lacking in sterilization capabilities and cannot compare to Sam's lethal...
Search failed. Suspicious data not found.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation. Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings. Well, it didn't happen in my kitchen. Who exactly are you anyhow? What is it you want? Oh, you're the inspector they told me would be coming by. Now I feel like a buffoon. Yes, you can ask me what you like, though I don't know how much help a chef can be. I prep dishes day in and day out for guests, and while I doubt their palates are refined enough for my flavors, the work is rewarding. After all, I can take pride knowing that I simply am the best cook this side of Halcyon. No one else can even hope to compare. No. As it so happens, I was down in the employee break room. I wasn't taking an unsanctioned break, of course. I was merely fetching ingredients.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%. Searching slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of response. Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employee's task. Performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out some time ago. Chance of explosive combustion without...
Sublight Underground appreciates your patronage. Something mighty strange went on earlier.
What happened? Norval get his cap stuck in the toilet again?
Not today. I was carrying a bag up to the second VIP guest floor earlier. Even for our guests, it was spectacularly heavy.
Wow, exciting.
I wasn't finished. I took a bad step and dropped it. Know what spilled out? Rocks. Whoever owned it was just making me carry it around for fun. You, hear about the murder?
How the hell could I not have...
Get anything?
Ugh, what the? Oh my law! There's a mosquito in my sandwich.
Whoa, are you all right? You get stung?
Nah, I noticed it before I bit into it. It's dead, thankfully. Still, though, that was... Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, are you gonna eat the mosquito or not? If not, I mean, I finished my spread. Just saying.
Wow! I haven't felt this great in ages. I wonder what happened. Happy worker.
I was...
If you have an issue with a hotel employee, management has requested that you speak to a security officer, rather than shoot them yourself.
What floor?
Ну и где здесь проход, блядь? Туда. Что-то А2 какая-то. Может быть, спросить у этой тёлки? Маме ответить.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. How may I be of... Oh, my. Well, that is certainly odd and alarmingly unacceptable. Allow me to check the service records. Ah, yes. Not to worry, Inspector. It was indeed cleaned for you. Except for the evidence, which is all of Helen's stuff.
Блядь, не понимаю.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Прикольно.
Damn.
Пиздец, блядь. Тоже вот в игре, знаете, что бесит? Ты вот типа подходишь вот на определенное расстояние, да, вот от этого челика. Срабатывает скрипт, у тебя там типа диалог начинается, да, ты только шаг делаешь куда-то дальше, и он тут же исчезает, и ты не успеваешь прочитать, и, короче, и он такой прерывается, короче, то есть вот он должен что-то говорить дальше, а он такой типа, так вот на полусловие, пиздец. Вот это, сука, раздражает вообще, ёбнешься, хочу сказать, насколько сильно это бесит, блядь. Подождите, блядь. Как туда попасть? Это место. Ну, правильно же показывает. На нижнем уровне отеля Гранд Колониаль. Чтобы тут проспался от того, на что на него воздействовало. Вот, видите? Ну, это где-то вот там. Вот, 5 метров, буквально за этой стеной. И как туда попасть? А, во! Тупанул, блядь. А, не хватает чуть-чуть. Карта. Отлично. Тут что-то не открыть. К сожалению.
Readying for compact mode. Upon command, affirmation.
О, видали?
Egg required. Invasive contaminants detected.
Так это боевая. Шприца.